Alright guys, so what we have here today is I have a whole sneaker loot haul from this week. And this week I actually ended up getting quite a few sneakers, which is unexpected from the last week of January, which is usually pretty dry. But for whatever reason, I ended up getting some shoes, and now that my goal is making content more so than making a quick buck off whatever shoe I buy, I'm definitely buying more shoes overall just for the purpose of content. So I figured what better time than right now to break down all my pickups from the last week or two, because there is a lot, and yeah, I thought you guys might want to see it. So we have actually a really good variety of stuff here. We have Adidas, we have Nike, and we actually have some New Balances as well. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. The first pickup is a shoe that is actually a holiday theme. These are the Valentine's Day Dunks, and I actually don't like this shoe. I think it's kind of an ugly colorway, and the sneaker market seems to agree with me, because these were supposed to resell for like $50 to $100 profit. They're now going for below retail after payout. So these will be going straight back to Nike ASAP. But I guess the pink swoosh is cool, but this maroon and white is something that I'm just not feeling. With the right outfit, they could probably be pulled off, but not that much different from like just a regular GR Dunk, which is kind of a bummer, because usually with the Valentine's Day specials, Nike goes all out. Like the Strangelove SBs, that was one of like the best SBs of that whole year and of all time in my opinion. And then the Valentine's Day Air Force Ones had like a bunch of different cutouts. It had the hearts on the front. As you can see, these are just completely basic and kind of disappointing. But yeah, I don't really like them. I will be dropping a full review on them just to go over some of the more intricate details, as I will with most of these shoes. So those are the Valentine's Day Air Dunks, sorry, and they will be going back to Nike. Just got them in for the review at this point. Now next up, what we have is a shoe that actually I've had in the past quite a few times. Once I had a personal, and the one major gripe I have with the shoe is the one that everyone has with the shoe, which is the quality. But let's just jump right into it right here. These are the Nike Dunk Low Pandas, and these are probably the most popular Nike shoe on the market right now. These and the all-white Air Force Ones have to be the most popular. The amount of people I see rocking these Pandas is obscene, and it's for a good reason. I mean, they're all black. There's nothing really that doesn't match with them. They're a very clean shoe. Like, there's no weirdness about them. They're very easy for everyone to pull off. Even like older people, I think, could pull these off. I guess anyone can really pull anything off, but they assume that being as these are black and white, they are pretty easy to pull off, which makes a lot of sense, to be honest. And I'm honestly kind of tempted to keep these just to have them in the collection. I'd probably get a lot of wear out of them too. But that leather quality is very bad, as we know with the Pandas. Quality control is not great, and another downside with the shoes that everyone has them, which pisses a lot of people off, but I honestly couldn't care less about that. I have so many shoes that no one has, so I can stand having a shoe that everyone has from time to time. And yeah, the Panda is a very clean shoe. I actually got two pairs. This is my personal size 10, and I also got a size 9 women's or a 7.5 men's, which I already sold, and it's sitting right next to me in the box. So Nike Dunk Low Panda, not a very interesting shoe, but a very clean one that is wearable and can be really beat to the ground without that much of a problem. I mean, they look really good brand new as well, which is always nice, but clean pair of Pandas is something that you don't have every day. So it is kind of a rarity in that regard, even though these have restocked more than any other Nike shoe, I'm pretty sure. I kind of just wish they let these sit on shelves so everyone could buy them, but they're never going to do that because then demand would dry up and they would basically turn into an Air Force One. So for now, they are out of stock, but you can find them pretty much on StockX for like a little bit above retail. I wouldn't pay retail for these ever though. Just wait for a restock. It will eventually come, and then you'll be able to get these for retail like I have multiple times in multiple sizes. So those are the Pandas. Let's move on to the next shoe. Alright, so I actually misspoke. The next pickup is actually not a shoe. It's actually this thing. So I got this thing yesterday from the dog store, and I'm just gonna like play with her like this. Nah, I'm just kidding. Alright, so the next shoe is actually a very weird shoe. It is the Adidas 2000 YuGiOhs. This is one that I hit off the confirmed app a few days ago, and they did actually come really quick. They have YuGiOh on the front. They're a very, very ugly shoe, but the reason why everyone was going crazy about these is because in the box there is a collectible card. Kind of like one of these Pokemon cards, but it's not Pokemon. It's like some dark magic thing, and it goes for like $200 on eBay, which is kind of crazy considering the shoe is only worth $120, and then one of the collectible items is worth like almost double what the shoe is worth. And then if you sell the shoe separately, you can probably get your money back and all that. So it's really an interesting buy, to be real. I don't know why my camera's going out of focus, but interesting shoe. I kind of like when things come about like this that are like really unexpected. It also comes with this gold chain, which is pretty cool. And I feel like this is one of those shoes where it's way more based on what comes with the shoe rather than the shoe itself, which is ugly as absolute hell in my opinion. Like, for example, the packaging comes with like all this paper and like this gold box that says YuGiOh on the side. I'll show that more in the full review. But there's a lot of cool details with the shoe that kind of make up for the ugliness factor. But I'm pretty sure everyone that bought these is selling them because no one would ever keep a shoe this ugly. But hey, if you like it, whatever floats your boat, you do you, I guess. Alright, so next up is a shoe that I already reviewed on the channel. These are the 990 V3 Levi's. As I said in the last video, I got these for an absolute steal, and I just love this color. Like, there's something about it, the like aqua navy denim color that just really pops to me. And I really wanted to get some more New Balances. I saw these for $120 on Goat Used, and they looked like they were worn like maybe once. Like super clean, even though I've worn the crap out of these already. They don't really show that much wear, which I like. And yeah, one of the cleanest shoes in my collection, in my opinion. I think these are insanely underrated because there is a lot of New Balances that are just ugly. And these are just one of those that's just really cool. Not to mention that it is the 990 V3, which is like the most popular New Balance model altogether. So these definitely deserve more credit than what they're getting. I don't think $250, which is the actual new price of them, is worth it because that's just a lot of money for a New Balance. But if you can find these used for a steal, pick them up because they're definitely very comfortable. They're very stylish and they go with a lot, and they're a really great shoe. Check out my review of them. Alright, and the very last shoe we got is another New Balance that I picked up off Goat. This is like a lot of people's New Balance of the year for 2022, but when I got these in hand, I frankly was kind of surprised at the fact that I really wasn't feeling them. These are the 2002 R Mirage Grays, and I really don't know, like in pictures they look really nice, but in hand this tongue just throws me off so bad. Like that circular cutout and the way it just sticks up. There's just something about it that bugs me. it is a deconstructed vibe. These are almost kind of like an off-white New Balance, if there ever was such a thing. I'll probably still just wear them, but I don't know. I kind of don't like them, to be honest. I like them more in pictures, which is rare. But you do have like the deconstructed look on the back and all that. I mean, it's definitely clean, but I think they're just a little plain. Like, they kind of just look like a regular New Balance, whereas the Levi's to me look like a collab or something more special. That's probably going to be a hot take, because a lot of people love the shoe, but I don't know, not really for me, for some reason. But yeah, those are pretty much my pickups for the last few weeks. With that being said, I'm just going to slice it off here so I can dive into like a full review of some of these shoes and give you guys a more detailed look. This will last me a while in terms of content, so definitely stay tuned to the channel. Let's get it to focus right there. And with that being said, thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.